Hey guys, welcome back to the Black Human Infrastructure channel. Black women, please stop letting these gaslighting clowns like Jeezy play in your face like the way he did Nia Long. Before I give my opinion, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel and help us reach more folks with common sense that's just over all the BS that is strategically targeting our community. Per the LA Times, Jeezy and Nia Long have a lot of relationship baggage to unpack. But unlike Long's breakup with Udaka, the reason for Jeezy's separation wasn't made public, and fans who tuned in to his sit down with Long and hoped for more clarity walked away with no new answers. Of course they didn't. Per Jeezy, integrity intact. I could never say anything that would not honor somebody, but I can tell you this has not been an easy journey. I can tell you that I'm sad. I can tell you that I'm disappointed. I can tell you that I'm uneasy, Jeezy told Long after she asked the put-on rapper what had prompted him to file for divorce. But again, God has put me in a different path, and that path is going to entail for me to take care of myself and to love myself and to be in the best situation that I can thrive. Per Gossip, it's so funny to me that he's saying all of this because per Gossip, the mother of rapper Young Jeezy's daughter accused him of telling tales about her mental state and more in their child support and custody case to embarrass and humiliate her.
Reason why I wanted to talk to you because you are my sister, and this is a safe space for me to say what I need to say. Because at times when we're at our lowest, we need our sisters, just like you guys need your brothers, and that's why this conversation was so real. Because
if he is so worried about integrity intact, why did he not keep that same energy for his first baby mama that he told TMZ, I didn't hurt my son, my baby mama's a bitch, and the other baby mama, why per Gossip, the mother of rapper Young Jeezy's daughter accused him of telling tales about her mental state and more in their child support and custody case to embarrass and humiliate her. So he's pick and choosing who he wants to maintain integrity. But for the black women, she's a bitch, and let's tell tales on her mental health. And it's so funny, they're sitting there and they're talking about mental health. But when it comes to his behavior towards black women, he's not in support of their mental health. Again, per Gossip, Mahi or Malet, I can't pronounce her last name, in her court documents, she said Jeezy had taken a path of vitriol, lies, and slander in their case over access and support of their then 6-year-old daughter in an attempt to divert attention away from his own behavior. Mai said Jeezy's contention that she filed motion for contempt against him because she was jealous of his engagement to Jeannie Mai wasn't true. Neither was his claim that she had manic fits where she'd threatened to unalive him that led him to fear for his psychological health, her court papers stated. The mom of one also fired back at Jeezy's allegation that she'd threatened his life while having manic fits. Her attorney asked Jeezy for any correspondence between the pair where she used the word unalived, but as late as today, and I have checked, he hasn't provided any. No correspondence. Mai also questioned that if she was such an unstable mother to their daughter, why hadn't the rapper raised the issue in their case while allowing her to care for their girl 99% of the time? Mai also said in legal documents that although Jeezy announced that he had asked Jeannie to be his wife on the evening of March 27, I'm assuming that's 2019, that morning through her lawyers, she told Jeezy that if he didn't make a court-ordered payment towards a car for her, that she'd file a motion for contempt for him by the day's end. She said the timing of her email proved that she had no idea that he had got down on one knee and that he engaged to Jeannie. That had no bearing on her handling of the case. So how low Jeezy has sunk to make up this type of slanderous lie to defend himself. Black women, we have to do better for ourselves. Well, you guys have to do better for yourselves, because I refuse. I just simply refuse to accept that this is the best we can do. Why do you always have to sit there and be these men soul survivor? Why do you have to sit there and be the pick me? Why was Nia Long crying? What are you crying for? This nigga ain't that deep. Can't you see that he's literally using you as a stepping stone to get back into black women's good grace? I mean, he's talking about, oh, because I'm your brother and you're my sister. So it's a brother-sister type relationship we have with these black men? Do they only see us as a sister figure, but not as their lover, not as their wives, not as their better half? What exactly is going on here in society? And why are women like Nia Long and Megan Good and what's her name? April, I forgot her name. Why are you rehabilitating these black men when they have hit rock bottom and need a leg up to get back into white societal grace? Why do you always avail yourself to this type of relationship structure with them? You look like an idiot. You look like a pick-me. Come on, do better. Do better for us, for yourself. We look bad out here, black women. Every time these men offend, really, all of us, you allow them to come and use you to pick themselves up. She went on his platform. Nia went on his platform and sat down and gave him this interview. For what? For what? He's using you to get to us because we're so forgiven. And it's time that we really stop doing that, because it's not serving us. We're not benefiting from it, black women. All they literally do, for example, take Chad Ochocinco, or whatever he calls himself, or Chad Johnson. When he was broke, dusty, he still is, by the way, but now that he's getting on, do you see what he did? He dropped the black woman, and now he's with a Latina. Every time these black men are down in the gutter, they come home and they expect us to pick them up, clean them off, pour love and everything into them to fill their cup up, so they go right back out and do what? The minute they get on, they give it right back to massa. We have to do better, black women. You got to demand better for yourself. Stop being a pick-me and stop letting them use you. It looks bad out here. You look bad out here. And I want so much better for us. I mean, this is 23. Can we all agree? Can we get on a code, black women, the black women code, that come 24? All of this BS, we're not doing it collectively as a group. We're not doing it. We're not your sister. The same thing with Jamie Foxx. His sister literally picked him up, dusted him off after his mysterious illness. To do what? Now he's engaged to a white bitch. Giving it all back to massa. I mean, take your pick. It's just any one of these black male celebrity. Almost all of them. It's a pandemic. It's an epidemic. And we have to stop asking ourselves, well, why? Is it something we're doing? You're doing nothing wrong, black women. You're literally thriving, rising and thriving all by yourself, because everybody is saying everything is wrong with us. We're angry. We're loud. We're this, we're that. Oh, but you're our sister. So help me while I'm down. But when I get on, like Kanye say, I'm going to leave you for a white girl. And that's exactly what they do all the time. So come 24, girls, we got to do better than this. You literally should expect and accept better for yourselves. We're not pick me. You're not pick me. It's time to do better for ourselves, sis, because this is not a flex. I'm so angry that, how dare him? Well, I know why he did it. For ratings, for money, to be put on. But it's so disingenuous, and it's just so in your face. And Nia is sitting there, she's crying. What are you crying for? This nigga is not deep. He's not profound. What are you crying for? Like he hit a nerve in you. Girl, bye. We got to do better. And I'm ranting because I'm angry. I'm angry that here we go again. Every time they're up, they're the main one screaming at the top of their lungs everything that's wrong with black women, why we don't date them, why we don't want them, why this, why that. But the minute that their stock is down, here they come running home to be fed, to be taken care of, to build back up. Stop building these niggas up. Stop doing it. To your detriment, black women, stop doing it. And then when you build them up, they return right back to massa, because at the end of the day, it's all about the white man acceptance and approval. And they gonna do and say anything they need to say. Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Kanye West. I mean, the list is long and the bar is low. And they use us. And then when they get on, they're gone. Expect better for yourselves, black women. This literally is a message for black women. And I really don't care who's offended or who feels like, how dare me say this? Yes, I said it. But enough is enough. Do better come next year. I mean, the year is almost done. So I'm going to try to have hope that collectively as a group of women, we expect better for ourselves, and we're not there sitting waiting to be pick-me's and helping to build him back up so they can laugh in our face and play in her face. Come on now, get your life, girls.